Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So, got an email from a subscriber, and this one says, I'm hoping you can help me out here and tell me how to move forward. I was with my boyfriend for 3 years. The relationship was very much so what you would call an intermittent reinforcement relationship, meaning he would string me along and be affectionate just enough to keep me attached at his fingertips and try to convert my way of thinking to his. He never wanted to fully commit, and he would say that, and I was holding on to him as a friend because he was my best friend and sacrificing my values of commitment to be with him. Fast forward 3 years and come to find out he has been giving out his number and texting / hanging with women, yet says he isn't sleeping with them, which I know is a lie. He is not just going to be texting women just to text them. He is an alpha man that won't just have small talk and be friends with women. I went to his house and noticed he had a box of condoms in his drawer. It was a box of 12 condoms with 4 missing and 1 ripped open. I brought it to his attention, and this was his exact response. Thanks for letting me know, and acted as if nothing was wrong. I kept very cool and let it go, even though I felt like breaking down. Later at dinner, he said, "Are you upset about the condoms?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, I don't know how they got there," and continued to play dumb. I then said, "If you want to act like we're in an open relationship, then I'm going to start getting head elsewhere because you failed to give it to me." And he got upset and said, "I'm not him and that I can't do what he does. He wants me to act as a wife and faithful while he is a part-time boyfriend, if that. All the signs are in my face. I know I sound crazy and it should be easy to just leave." After that night, 1.5 weeks ago, I broke things off. He said he does not feel guilty, but he has no ill feelings towards me and still loves me. If I want to hang out, to hit him up. He hasn't texted me since, which hurts even more. It is like I am disposable, and I am sure he is with those other women now, happy. While I try to figure out how to pick up the pieces and move on, but he has me addicted to him from his intermittent reinforcement that he has done through the whole relationship. Please give me some advice on how to heal and move on like he is. I do not want to be one of those depressed women crying over a boy who clearly has different wants than I do. All right. So this is the thing. What you have to understand is that there are different types of guys out there, right? There are guys who are, guys who would be in a relationship, who would most likely stay faithful, treat you real nice, won't cheat on you and all this other stuff. And usually those are the guys who are like the really nice guys, the guys who don't have a lot of options, the guys who most women would see as the least desirable. You understand? Like, not necessarily that you don't want him, but he's not the your first pick. He's like someone you would settle with, right? Now, what it sounds like is your boyfriend is the type of guy, like you said, he's the alpha male type of guy. It's probably an attractive guy. A lot of women probably think he's attractive. So what happens is that those types of guys, it's hard for them to just stick with one woman a lot of times. Now, it's not saying that it's impossible. It's not saying that there's not guys out there that, are seen as attractive to a large number of women who can't just stay with one woman. But it's not as easy for those guys to do that. So they're going to, going around and play around like that, right? Now, what happens is this. The reason why he's treating you this way is because what happens is he knows that you're not really going to go anywhere. You understand? And he knows what to do. Like you were saying, he's, talking all that sweet talk to you, whatever, to keep you around. He knows that he can do that. And he knows that, that you're going to stay. Because even right now, you're saying that you sort of broke up with him. And he's like, yeah, I still love you. Holla at me. And he hasn't hit you up. He probably knows you're like, losing your mind, going crazy right now. And that you'll probably hit him up or whatever it is like that. So, and the reason why he knows this is because since you've been with him for 3 years, the behavior you displayed is that you've sort of, like put up with that. So unfortunately, since you put up with that, he now sees you as the girl who's going to put up with that. Now, this isn't to say that he doesn't have feelings for you. He probably, does love you. He probably has feelings for you. But also at the same time, he also wants to see other women. But, unfortunately, he's not the type of dude who could just be straight up honest with it, because he's telling you all this goofy stuff about, oh, I didn't know the condoms are there, and what are you talking about, and all this other stuff, right? So what I would say to you is this, is that you can either stop seeing him altogether and find some other guy who is not going to, treat you this way, right? And now I know you probably don't want to hear that, because you have those feelings for him. You probably want him. You're like, but no, I want him, right? Now, the thing is, if you do want him, what you have to do is that you can still be with him, but you're going to have to accept that this is how he's going to be. So you either move on and find another guy, or get with him and accept this is how he's going to be. Because the only way he's going to change really is if he feels the need to change at a certain point, right? And the ironic part is, a lot of times guys like this, when they end up, being with a woman who's been with them for a long time and has been down with them for a while, at some point, and not all guys, but some of these type of guys, they'll usually end up like chilling out on all of the girls they've been dealing with and stick with the girl who's been with them the longest, which would be you. But again, this is up to you to figure out if you actually want to participate in being with him while he's going to be doing that other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So this is up to you to figure out what you want to do, because he's going to be doing what he's doing. Period. You understand? So you need to figure out, hey, do I want to just keep it moving, find somebody else who's going to treat me the way I want to be treated? Or do I want to be with him so bad that I'm willing to put up with it? Because, realistically, there's no you going back to him and him stopping this stuff. You understand? Understand that you going back to him is you going back to what is happening. So if you're okay with going back to what is happening, go right ahead. If you're not okay, then understand that you have to leave and then find somebody different. It's really that simple. So yeah, so those are really your two choices. At this point, those are your two choices. Because again, he's not going to change unless he wants to change. And it seems like, or sounds like, he's not going to change it anytime soon. And if you are not down with that, you're going to have to find another guy. You feel me? So that is pretty much it. Listen, if you have any questions, if you ladies have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.